Hi guys and welcome to another video. So let's continue talking about classes in Python. Okay, so uh, in this video we're gonna dive more into the details. So let's start by creating a method. Okay, so the method is going to be a simple one. Let's just call it show. Okay, we need to pass self in column. Okay. So show will basically be this method. We're gonna print the name and age. Okay, so that's type name, and to access the name, we need to type self dot name. Okay, and print age, which to access the age we're gonna type self dot age. So we have this method. We don't need to call this anymore. We could just let's s1, which would be equal student Steve 12. So to be able to show the info, we could just call s1 dot show. Okay, right here. So if I execute, I'm gonna see the name and the age. Okay. So the thing is, there are much more complex functions that you could do here. So for instance, let's just let me see what we could do. We could try to calculate the grade. So yeah, let me see what I could do though. Because that's a lot of things that we could do. It's like infinite number of things that you could do when working with objects. That's all. It's a lot of ways to do the same thing. So yeah, let's create an object called grades. Okay, which would be equal a list. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to initialize these grades with the constructor, but I could initialize them using this way. Okay, self grades equal, I can initialize 5, 6, 9, 8, 9, and if I call print s1 dot grades and I execute, I'm gonna see its grades. Okay, so let's just do a method here called get average. Okay, let's see, get average grade. Okay, self. So the average grade will be the sum of all the grades divided by the number of grades. So sum grades will be equal sum, which is a Python function. Okay, self dot grades. Okay, so let's do for ourselves because it will be more interesting. Okay, instead of using a built-in function, which is counterintuitive, but for the sake of learning, it's better to do this. So let's loop through the grades. To do that, let's use self dot grades. Okay, so we're gonna iterate over the grades. Okay, let's create another variable called num grades. Let me see. Okay, soon. Okay, soon grades equals 0, num grades equals 0. So what I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna iterate over grade. Okay, so I'm gonna iterate over all the grades and I'm gonna sum the grades. So sum grades plus equal plus equal grade. I'm adding the actual grade, and I'm gonna increase the number of grades by 1. Okay, so I'm gonna iterate through the grades and adding the number 1 to the container into. Let's return what I'm gonna return. Let's create a variable called average, which would be equal some grades divided by num grades. Okay, and let's return average. So right now I'm able to get the average grade of this student. So to do that, let's just call average grade is, and let's call s1 dot get average grade. So that's it. Let's run. So the average grade is 7. Let's see if it's correct. So its grades are 5, 6, 8, and 9. So 11. Yeah, it's correct. It's 28. 28 divided by 4 is equal 7. So it's alright. Okay, it's okay. So as you guys can see, there are lots of ways to do things in programming, especially in Python. So I could do this more easily by just using the sum function and then dividing. I could do this, guys, and it would be more easier. So I could do average equal sum self dot grades divided by len self dot grades. I could do this, okay, but as I said before, if you understand the whole things better, because you now know how this works, but this will definitely do the job. So thanks again, guys, for watching this video, and this video concludes this awesome tutorial series on Python. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy as much as I did, and the next month we're gonna start a new series right here on this channel. Don't miss it. Okay, so thanks again for watching this video. See you guys next time.